It's a well-known fact that Lionel Messi is very much revered in his home country of Argentina, more so after he ended up leading them to their first World Cup glory in 36 years. However, the Argentine star has unfortunately found himself in the midst of some rather chilling death threats that have been emanating from his hometown of Rosario in Argentina, and which could very well scupper any potential hopes that Messi harbored of making a comeback to his old boyhood club. How so exactly? Well, let's just quickly go over the story and talk about what it is we know or what it is we've heard from people who are, of course, close to the situation and who would actually know how it is Messi thinks and, assesses such situations. First off, let's talk about the situation at hand. There was, of course, an incident in the town of Rosario, where Messi is from, where two gunmen actually opened fire on a supermarket in the early hours of the morning. Now, no one was harmed in that entire episode, but it was worth noting for a very simple reason. The reason being that the supermarket in question is a part of a chain of stores that is owned by the family of Lionel Messi's wife, Antonella Roccuzzo. So in essence, the stores are owned by Messi's in-laws. Now, this in itself might not be interpreted as a threat at, of course, Messi, but the simple fact of the matter was there was a message that was scrawled on a piece of cardboard and left outside the store after it was shot up like that, and it did say that Messi, we're waiting for you, and it also added that the mayor of Rosario would not be protecting him because he too is a drug trafficker. These were the words that were written, and so far no one has actually claimed responsibility for the attack, but local politicians in Rosario believe that this is, of course, down to the culture of gang warfare that does exist very much in the city. Now, what exactly else do we know? We don't know the reasons for the attack, as I said, but what we do know is that a message was left and it had the words, "We're waiting for you, Messi." Now, obviously, in no sense of the word can that be seen as anything else but a threat on Leo Messi. And it is worth noting that Leo so far has not in fact publicly commented on whatever has happened in his hometown. He has remained silent on this, but of course, pretty sure he would be very concerned that an establishment that has direct links to his extended family was in fact targeted like this. And perhaps more worryingly, if you're a fan of Leo Messi and a fan of Argentine football, is that it was reported, in fact, it was said very clearly by the coach of Newell's Old Boys, who happens to be former Manchester United player Gabriel Heinze, that this sort of an attack happening could very well scupper any plans that Messi has for returning to Newell's Old Boys. It's no real secret that Messi has harbored hopes of course, returning to his boyhood club one day. But if attacks like this keep happening, well, you wouldn't really blame him for choosing to stay away. In fact, that's exactly what Heinze said. He said that such things happening will prevent a lot of Argentine players from actually trying to come home because they wouldn't want to be putting their life in danger, and truth be told, that's easy to understand why. All we can hope as fans, of course, now is that the attackers of this particular incident are brought to justice, and that no serious harm gets done, and that things don't actually end up escalating further, because again, as I said before, it's a very, very scary for Leo Messi and his family. Thank you so much for joining us in this particular video. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Last but not least, don't forget to download the AajTak app. If you're already on the channel right now, do feel free to check out some other videos that we've done through the day. For now, though, from my side,